is I have a script here that I kind of made up. So a big thing when you're talking at the door is you want to build rapport, and what rapport is you're talking. You notice what I just said. I was like, oh, you have a cute dog. You're engaging them as a human. You're not gauging them as like a product, as a oh, I know these people need house painting. I'm gonna only talk about house painting, right? And um, yeah, so so you're not only going to talk about house painting. You want to talk about them. You say hi, my name is if they like sports or they're wearing a jersey or really cool shoes or something like that. You want to engage them as a human, not as a product, because that's just we're all human. We all want to talk to each other. It's good for business. It's called building rapport. So this is the script that you're going to use. It's hi, how's it going? My name is Johnny. I'm helping my friend Philip Monk from College Rose Painting. He's going to be painting a ton of houses in the neighborhood this summer. So all I'm doing right now is going around and getting the names and numbers of anyone who might be interested in getting a free estimate. Were you thinking about doing any painting this summer? Real short, real sweet, to the point. I'm going to read that again because it's really important. Hi, how's it going? Oh, and eye contact. It's a little weird because I'm reading, but eye contact. Hi, how's it going? My name is Johnny. I'm helping my friend Philip Monk from College Works Painting. He's going to be painting a ton of houses in your neighborhood this summer. So all I'm doing right now is going around and getting the names and numbers of anyone who might be interested in getting a free estimate. Were you thinking about doing any painting this summer? I'm going to read it one more time because it's real important and hopefully you're writing it down. So, one more time. Hi, how's it going? My name's Johnny. I'm helping my friend Philip Monk from College Rush Painting. He's going to be painting a ton of houses in the area this summer, so all I'm doing right now is going around and getting names and numbers of anyone who might be interested in a free estimate. Were you thinking about doing any painting this summer? Great. And so some techniques are smile and step back from the door because you don't want to be all up in their face. When you're using the script, emphasize the words that are bolded, so the things that I emphasized. Make eye contact. Don't rush yourself. Speak clearly and slowly. Have some made-up names on your clipboard before you start marketing. People don't like to sign if no one else has been signing. So if you can see, I'll show you this again in a minute. Where did it go? So if you see this lead sheet, it already has 2 on here. So these are actually real, but on my very first one, what I did is I just put my name and my address and stuff. Just because when they see the form, they want to know that okay, he's already been to a ton of houses. He already knows what he's doing. But sometimes it's hard to be the first one. People are afraid. Great. So handling objections. So if somebody says no to you, there's 1,000 different excuses they can give. It's like, oh, I don't have the money, or we can't afford it. Say, okay, wouldn't you like to see how much it would cost to fix the worst areas? Estimate is free. My husband does all the painting. I got that one a lot this weekend. I was like, well, it's just a free estimate. Would you like to see how much it would cost for a professional to do it? Simple. Oh, I'm just leaving or I'm just stepping out. I got that too. I say, oh, great. Can I get your name and number? What we normally do is we set an estimate that's we call you in about a week and we set up an estimate that's during a convenient time for you. So that's another good one. Not right now. Some people are like, oh, not right now. Of course, right now, all I'm doing is getting names and numbers of people who are interested in a free estimate. What we normally do is schedule the estimate for a later time. That's a really important one because sometimes people think you're doing an estimate right now, and that's not always the case. That's actually never the case in this case. Sorry. So another one is, are you going to be doing the painting? And they're like, are you going to do the painting? Well, I'm a college student, and I go through the same paint training that my painters go through. However, I will not be doing the painting, and you all will not be doing the painting unless you're 18 or over, and then I can hire you as a painter. And so what you say is, oh no, I'll be hiring capable painters who do all the painting. And then if somebody says, yes, we're thinking about painting, why don't I take your card or your flyer and I'll call you later then? And this one comes up a lot. I'll call you later. The thing is, if they take your information, they're never gonna call you. It's just that's just the way it is. The percent return on that is about 2%. So you want to get their information so that you can call them. And so what you say to that, you say, actually, what we normally do, what I normally like to do is get your number so I can give you a call back at a time that's more convenient for you. Read that one again because you're going to get that a couple times. So actually, what I normally like to do is get your number so that I can give you a call back at a time that's most convenient for you. Great. Cool. So those are some objections. So, I mean, if you go up to a door and somebody says, yes, I'd love a free estimate, that's wonderful. But you're also going to get a lot of no's. It all comes down to conversational skills. Don't get nervous. This isn't a big deal. You're just talking to people. Just talking to people. People are easy to talk to usually. And they're usually pretty nice, especially if you're a younger person, because if you're some 40-year-old guy going around and knocking on people's doors, it's a little weird. But if you're a college student or a high school student or something like that, they're usually pretty nice. So handling objections, if they're completely not interested, so if they're like, no, I don't care, say, hey, can I still give you a flyer, just in case you change your mind, or someone that's interested. Maybe you could pass along my information. Like I said, I'm starting my own small business. Any advertisement is good advertisement. If worst comes to worst, give them a flyer. Always give them a flyer. Just always give them a flyer. Market every house. Even if it looks like it just got painted yesterday, you never know if they're interested in a color change or something. And think about it. I mean, you're already there. You're only, 20, 30 feet away from the next house. Why not? It's only going to take another minute. And they might have a porch in the back that you don't see that they might need painted. After you gather the information for your lead, so I'm going to go through the folder real quick. So this is your folder. They may not all look like this, but these were free, so I got them. And so what's in that? It should look like this. You have your flyer, your lead sheet, the about me, so about me, and then the what's next is this one. And these should actually be front and back, or stapled, whatever. It should all look like that. So important thing about the lead sheet. So if somebody says, yeah, I'd love a free estimate, or I'm interested about doing some painting, have Philip give me a call later. That's also another point. So when somebody says,